Hi friends, do you know that in olden times, princesses used to be very dainty little beings as they were pampered by their parents and adored by people. They were not used to hardships and were easily hurt by smallest of things. Now this interesting long forgotten fairy tale is a reminder of that, and it was one of my favorite story. You will also like it. And do comment to let me know your favorite story and if you would like me to narrate it. So let's start. Once upon a time, there was a prince. He wanted a princess, but she had to be a real princess. He traveled all around the world to find one, but there was always something wrong. Though there were enough princesses, but he couldn't find out if they were real, as there was always something that wasn't quite right. So he came home again and was very sad because he couldn't find a real princess. One evening, there was a terrible storm. There was lightning and thunder. Rain was pouring down heavily and it was quite frightening. Then someone knocked at the town gates. And the old king went to open them. What did he see? There was a lovely girl standing out there, trembling with cold and frightened. She was all drenched to the skin. Water was streaming from her hair and clothes, and it ran in at the toe of her shoes and out at the heel. The king was shocked and immediately invited her inside, and then asked who she was. She said in a trembling voice, "Oh, I am a princess, a real princess." "Oh well, the truth will soon come out," thought the old queen, but she didn't say anything. She went to her bedroom, took off all the sheets and blankets, and placed a tiny pea on the bed spring. Then she laid 20 mattresses on top of the pea, and on the mattresses she placed 20 down comforters. The queen then took the princess to that room and gave her a pair of fresh clothes and fed tempting food. The princess afterwards went off to sleep on the bed which had 20 mattresses and 20 comforters. Next day they asked her if she had slept nicely, and she was comfortable. But the princess was looking very tired. And she said in a sad voice, "Oh, it was a terrible night. I almost didn't close my eyes the whole night. God knows what could have been on the bed. It seemed as if I was lying on something very hard which hurt me so very much that I am completely black and blue all over my body. It was quite dreadful." The queen looked at the prince and the king and then smiled. They had at last found a real princess. They knew that she was a real princess because she had fed the pea through 20 mattresses and 20 down comforters. Only a real princess could have such sensitive skin. The prince was mighty pleased and married her. He knew now that he had a real princess now as his wife. And do you know that later that pea was displayed in the art museum, where it can still be seen if it has not been stolen. So you see, it was a real story. Do like and share it. Have you yet subscribed to my channel? If not, do subscribe it now, because your subscription is my daily tonic for giving you new stories every week. See you next with another interesting fairy tale.